Everyone, you've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And Orlando starts out with the ball. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Gordon. Harden, that's good.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
Doncic with it. And Klingon pulls it down. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's DiVincenzo. Screen by Smith. Driving inside. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Now Harden. Back to Sharp. To the middle. Clock at 4. And the 3-ball is good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Screen by Smith. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Doncic. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Harden. Down low. Here's Gordon. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Magic. 9-point game. That one falls.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Now here's Harden. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
There's the pick. Back to DiVincenzo. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, the defense just dared him to take it.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And it's denied.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Back to Harden. Pass to Daniel. Drills it from outside.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
It's the three for Doncic. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Launches it. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Harden. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Orlando dancers.
Shot clock at 6. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Pass to Daniel. On the 3 off target. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
Your Magic.
They lead by 13.
The away team, 20.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, "I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff." And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
Checking in for the
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo trains the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To the paint. Here's Rush.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Nurkic. Left tray. Rebound by the Magic. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here is Doncic. He's got 5. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark. Back to Reddish. A three-pointer, no good. Orlando trails by 14. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. That's Orlando's ball. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Inside, Doncic with the steal. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
A three for DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And Nurkic has it in the corner. Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for your Magic. Number 14.
1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Doncic with it. To the inside. Here's Smith. Here's Post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jarace Walker.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, good to see Gordon having games like these, proving how effective a scorer he can be for this team.
Now, here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Harden's got 8.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Here's post. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've finished one half of basketball. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Al Harden. Pass to Sharp. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 10. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve. Daniels makes sure to capitalize on that easy scoring opportunity.
Pass to Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Harden. 8 points for him. On the wing, Gordon. Inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Harden. Out to Smith. The 3. They get the rebound. Here's Harden. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Doncic. Got a piece of it.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Harden. Pass to Reddish. 4 on the clock. Offline with his 3. Now Caruso. They set the screen from the arc. Here's Smith. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Down low. Another shot. Doncic, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Caruso. Over Daniels. And the shot no good, a bit short. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Doncic right side. And they double up Doncic. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Caruso. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Harden outside. Nobody near Nurkic. From outside, off the mark. Orlando trails by 13. Pass to Caruso. There's the screen. And the foul on Dyson Daniels.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And so here's Orlando. Here's DiVincenzo. Smith wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity. There's the triple. And Post gets it to go. Post has got 5 points so far.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Orlando foul.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Reddish. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he could just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
The Magic need to get a shot off here. Caruso, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The 3 from Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Klingon with the steal. Harden, that's good. 15 points for James Harden.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game. and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Count it.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
On the wing, Daniels. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Doncic left side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Moves back up. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Wiggins. He gets that one. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Back to Sharp. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Pass to Smith. Orlando moving the ball around. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Cloak loose. Caruso with the steal. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Harden. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Harden's got 20 points.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Caruso. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's Harden with... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Harden. 1:10 left in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Magic foul. Luka Doncic. Third personal foul. Second.
It's the first that will put them up by 9.
Line for the away team.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Smith for 3. They get it again. On the wing, Doncic. 5 to shoot. Back to Smith. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Kicks it out to Gordon. And here's Harden. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am.